Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yes. It's another beautiful day. I am Jerry Mason. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Jerry Mason, your purpose positivity influencer in Summerville, South Carolina. And as always, it is my intention to show up as often as possible with words of inspiration, encouragement, motivation, positivity, just to assist you as we navigate this terrain right now, because it is strange for everybody. It is something that is brand new. So every day, as much as possible, I try to show up and give you some positive nugget that will help you survive this, okay? So my word for today is, I will not complain. I will not complain. Yes. And that should be your word right now. If you are watching this video, then you are in a position where you should not be complaining. Okay. And I'm going to tell you several of the reasons why I thought about it this morning when I woke up, the reasons why I will not complain. There's numerous reasons and not enough time in the day for me to tell you all of them. But these are some that came to the forefront of my mind. Number one, when I watched television and I saw that there was flooding in other states, and people literally had to evacuate during this pandemic, I was like, oh my God, I am safe in my home. I will not complain about anything, because I could not imagine having to leave your home in flood waters during a pandemic. So that's number one. That's one of the reasons I decided that I will not complain. The second reason that came to mind, and this comes to mind a lot because every morning when I do my meditation, I look at my children and my grandchildren, because I have a picture in my meditation room. I have them there on the wall. And every day I tell God, I am so grateful that my circle is complete. And so this morning, of course, when I went in my meditation, I thought about that. I thank God for it again. So that's the second reason that I will not complain, because my family circle is complete. There are so many people who are losing their loved ones during this pandemic. And some of it has to do with the pandemic, and some of it is just the world remaining the way it was before the pandemic hit. But so many people are losing loved ones. The third reason that I will not complain is this, and I thought about this morning, is like I can hit the light switch and I can turn on the AC, and I never think about those things not working. It's like I just take it for granted that it is going to work. So I thank God for that, and I will not complain. Because in third world countries and other places, there are people who do not have electricity or running water or any kind of water that's drinkable. You know, there's so many situations in this country that people don't have the blessings that we have here in America. So I just wanted to thank God for that this morning and let him know that I will not complain. And the fourth reason, and I tell God this a lot on a regular basis, I am thankful that even though I work a part-time job before this pandemic hit, I'm not working that part-time job right now, but I am still secure because my Social Security pays all of my bills. And everybody can't say that. There are a lot of people out there who depend on their paychecks for survival. And this crisis has hit them very, very hard. And they have no income to get food, to pay for their shelter or anything, to pay their utilities. All of that is dependent upon a paycheck. But for me, thank God, I have Social Security and my bills are paid every day. So in essence, I lack nothing that's essential. And I thank God for that every day. Even when there are times when I think about some things that I want or some things that I would like to have, I have to rethink it a lot. And I do that because I have to ask myself, do I really want it that bad? Do I really want to take the risk of leaving home? Do I really want to spend the money? So I ask myself those questions. And then, of course, I also say, okay, if I don't spend this money, if I don't take this risk and get something that I want versus something that I need, maybe I can help someone else from my overflow who's less fortunate than I am. So I said, I won't complain. Because of number one, there's flooding in other places in the country, and people are being forced to evacuate during this crisis. Number two, my family circle is complete. They are all still alive. There are people who have lost their lives during this crisis. Number three, my Social Security pays all my bills. There are people who have no income and their bills are not being paid. Their mortgage, their food, they don't have anything. And number four, I thank God that when I turn the light switch on, when I turn the AC on, it works. There are people in foreign countries, in otherworldly countries, that don't have electricity or water. Some of them don't have a floor. They're on the ground. Some of them don't have a roof over their head. It's just curtains, you know? It's just so much to be thankful for. And I tell myself, I won't complain. And I ask you, as always, to not panic. Find the positive. And I guarantee you, you won't complain either.